Hi guys, this is the prep video for lesson 14. So some of the things you need the phonogram cards EW and ED. You need rule card 19, which is about making a verb past tense. I don't actually reference this in the video. I forgot. I apologize, but I wasn't going to create the entire video just to include this. So if you could please go over this during the second part of the lesson when it's reviewed. All right. Students need their student workbooks, and they need to be on page 269. This lesson is split into two parts. The first part talks about dividing words into syllables. In the first part of the video, I talk about open syllables, where the vowel will say its name, like bacon. Then I talk about closed syllables, where the vowel's squished in, and so it's forced to make a short sound. Like in the second part of bacon, that vowel is squished in. So that's the first part of the lesson. This is the first page of the first part of the lesson, so I'm going to have you pause the video and work together either as a class or in pairs or however you want to do it. Their job is to mark how we normally do our markings, you know, so if you have an SH, you put a line under it, OO, put a line under it, that kind of thing. And then draw a line down the middle where the syllable split is. So like for silver, you'd split between the L and V, silver. For hammer, anytime there's two consonants together that are the same, you split in the middle. So it's hammer. So rob in. Anytime there's two words, like a compound word, like toothbrush, you split in the middle. And I give them that hint again about their chin, that when your chin goes down, that kind of gives you a clue as to your syllable split. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh, one more thing. There are some R controlled. So like lock-er. You would underline and you draw a line, and then they can talk about the fact that that is an R-controlled syllable. And then this one's obviously closed because it's closed in. If you need some more information on that, you can look that up in the LOE teacher guide. The second part talks about ED past tense ending. So again, I'm going to introduce the sounds to them. So in this case, ED makes an ed, a d, and a t sound. It makes three sounds. This is actually quite confusing, particularly for our EL students. Why is the word making a t sound when there's no t at the end? But this is what makes verbs past. So you're going to take all these verbs. They're going to write them in each column based on what sound they make. So like the first one's start. So you say start ed. So you put it here. The next one's help. Helped. Helped. I hear a t sound, so I'm going to put it here. Shout. Shout ed. So I put it here. Let me find one that's a D. That's a T. Signed. Signed. Do you hear the D? So you put it here. Here's what I want you guys to do, because it says it in the lesson. I just don't have time to go over it. At the end, there is a pattern for our ones that say Ed, like a boy's name, Ed. And it has to do with the last letter before the ED. If it ends in T or D, then you say Ed, like start Ed. But I'm not going to say that. I want them to discover that. So you may have to lead them to that. There's also a place for irregular verbs like grow. I don't say growed, right? I say grew. So there's a few of those on there. So there's two parts that you're going to do a lot of exploration on. The ED past ending and then the syllable split. So the video is quite short. It's about 14 minutes long so that it gives you time to actually cover you need to cover and let them explore and spend time. So here's our two new phonograms. This one makes two sounds. And if you look on the back, it gives you the idea. So it's oo, like ah-o, oo, and you. So it's oo, you, ooh, you. And here's your words. You've got flew and few. If you forget, you've got your vowels on the back here with the little markings. That will give you a clue or a hint. And then you've got ed, d, t, past tense ending. So they're going to learn all that. Ed, t, past tense ending. Rule 19 says to make a verb past tense, add the ending ed unless it's an irregular verb. Let's go ahead and get to our actual words. I'm going to start with list A, so if you list B, you can skip on. So number one is the word attend. So I would say to spell at tend. So it's at and then and at tend. And again, we're splitting the syllables there so they can actually hear it. Number two is get. So easy. So get. Number 3 is own, like I own something. So you're going to go own. Make sure they underline. You're using the ow-o, the one that can be at the end of words. Number 4 is see, like I see you. Quite easy, isn't it? See. Number 5, pour, like I pour a glass. So you've got p-o-er. This is the ow-o-u-uh, the one that I can't use at the end of a word. 6 is card, k-ard. Make sure you clarify. This is the short one, the k-s. 7, lesson. Say to spell less san. Less san. So you've got o-s, s-a-n. Less san. That's to clarify that there's 2 s's in that word. 8 is tricky. Wonderful. I would say to spell wonderful. So we've got wan, w-a-n. Use the a-o-u. Der, d-er. Use the of her. And then full. F-u-l. There's only one L there because the word full, we drop the L when it's added to a different syllable. Number 9 is new, like new. Ooh, that's our new sound, the oo-u. Beautiful. It's interesting how they break this word up. So they say to spell beautiful. I always learned it beautiful, but I kind of like how they've got it. So it's b-e, use the e-a-a, u, like a plain old u, t-i, f-u-l, beautiful. 11 is quiet. Say to spell quiet. I-et, quiet. Make sure you put a line over the I to show that it's saying its name. Smell, s-m-e-o, and then double your L at the end of a word. 13 is letter. Say to spell letter, o-et, t-er, use the of. 14 is hatch, h-atch. By this, vowel should be that little breathe over the top of the smiley face because it's making an ass sound. And then 15, few. You use the new phonogram, your EW. All right, moving on to list B. Number 1 is the word borrow. Say to spell, sorry, I had to look for it a minute. I think we're saying to spell bar-row, bar-row. So you've got b-a-r-o. And this ah clarifies the a-o-u, borrow. 2 is shovel. Say to spell shove-el. I know it's weird, but again, it's to give them that tip for spelling. So you've got shove-el, shovel, but we say shovel. But for spelling, we think shove-el, and clarify that's the a-o-u. 3 is dirt, d-ert. Use the of bird. So at this point, particularly if you don't have all those ers up with a keyword, or of her, or of bird, or of hurt, or of search, I see no problem with keeping them up so they don't have to remember them in their head. Number 4 is view. Say to spell v. Sorry. Took me a second to figure out what they're trying to say here. And I thought I had this under control. Let's see. Put a 4 over the Y, i.e. says 4 sound underline U. This is a bizarre word, isn't it? Because you've got the U at the end. So I would do v-i-u. Does that make sense? It's not how it sounds, but v-i-u. And this is the new oo-u sound. That's the best way I could do it. Number 5 is avoid. Say to spell avoid. A-v-oid. Make sure they underline. It's the oi that you may not use at the end of a word. 6 is twirl. Twa-er-ul. So it's t-wa-er-ul. I apologize. These don't go together. Twa-er-ul. Use the of bird. 7 is roll. Er-o-ul. Double your L. Make sure they put a line over the O because it says its name. 8 is idea. Say to spell I-D-A. I-D-A. See, I'm saying like an ah sound because there's the schwa, right? We say idea, but it's not a U. It's an A. So it's I-D-E-A. So clarify, this is the a, but it's making it schwa sound. Join is 9. J, oi, n. Use the oi that you may not use. 10 is blow, b, o, o. Use the ow, o that we may use at the end of a word. 11 is jewel. Say to spell jewel. J, u, e, o. Jewel. 12 is stand. 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 13 is parent. Say to spell, now they're saying to spell parent. Parent. So you've got ent. Parent. But that kind of makes me think you would use the R sound that we've already taught. So honestly, use that up to your discretion if you want to just go R, and that would be fine too, I think. 14 is leader. Say to spell leader. O-E-D. Clarify, this is the E-A. Use the of her. And then 15 is fill. F-I-O. Double your L. All right. Try to remember the markings if you can, wherever they can, if they can mark the vowel, that it's the breve, which is the short sound. The line is the long sound. The 2 little dots is the broad sound, like a or a, o, u. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.